Here, Ederson gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Modric. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Shevchenko, and he's had it nicked away. Mkhitaryan. And it's Messi. Tries to thread one through. Acerbi simply refused to be outdone there. Tries to play it through, delivered low. Good-looking ball. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. He's found a way through. Driven in. And that's the keeper's ball. Alexander-Arnold. Martinez knocks it into space. Carlos Augusto gets into a good position. And it's hoisted clear. Now it's Shevchenko. Pulisic receives it in a good position here. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Luis Enrique. Diouf. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Played back in. Oh, important interception. Neymar. And it's Modric. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Nicely weighted ball. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Barcelona are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And we are back underway.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
It's a really well-measured ball. Luis Enrique. Mkhitaryan. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Going for goal! That was travelling. And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Messi. This is a promising build-up. Luis Enrique. Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he has shown him a yellow card. And it's Mkhitaryan. Now it's Martinez. Carlos Augusto puts a cross in.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Barcelona are ahead here by what is still the only goal. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
He's gone for the shots! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Luis Enrique. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book. Modric. Alexander-Arnold. Modric. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Pulisic. Pulisic makes a move down the right. And the shot! And he hits the net! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
So we have movement on both benches.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And it's Mkhitaryan. Carlos Augusto in acres of space out wide. Zabarnyi gets it away. Goes for a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
João Cancelo. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And here's Thuram. Plays it across. And here comes the corner. Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Thuram! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Sucic. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Header! And that's in! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Zabarnyi. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Neymar's cross.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They won another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Dumfries picks it up out wide, tries to cross, towering header! So close to drawing level.
Well, the reaction from his teammates says it all, Peter. They simply expected better.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 20.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
El dorsal 13. El dorsal 5. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 21.
Pulisic.
El dorsal 14. El dorsal 3.
Mkhitaryan was in no mood for any of that. Sucic. That's a Serbi. And it's Sucic. Mkhitaryan. And he's managed to get free. Darmian with the clearance. Çalhanoğlu can get it clear. Aimed beyond the defence. Beckham with the cross. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
I think we're just about done here. And it's Carlos Augusto. Sucic. Mkhitaryan. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played out to the left flank. Skims one in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Can he get on the end of this? Lovely feet. Cross needs to be good. He leaps for it! Goal! And right near the end, we have parity. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Çalhanoğlu plays a sharp little ball here. And after a brief check, the referee blows his whistle. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action. Played out wide. He's a sharp little ball here. Now here's the delivery. Foden with the short one. Incoming delivery.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
And it's Messi. He's through here. Now it's Pulisic. And the finish! So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half, and, of course, he can play at left-back too. He's old school, he's uncompromising defensively, and he is truly outstanding on the football.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly, actually, at both ends.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Bernardo Silva plays it short. It's a sweeping cross. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, well played. Modric, still goalless. Now it's Shevchenko, played into space. Neymar has it in a wide position.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Marmoush.
Manchester really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter.
Chance for a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Savinho attempts a clearance. Savinho does well not to be outdone there. Now it's Semenyo. He's got away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Bernardo Silva. Savinho. And he's managed to get free. Opts to play it back. Nicely spread. Now it's Nunez. Great chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Terrific effort! No, just not quite.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Bernardo Silva. Marmoush. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Nicely weighted ball. Kubo wants to run onto this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Semenyo does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Spread it left. And it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He is through here. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that's really well manoeuvred. Kubo. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Kubo. Nuri. And Kusanov. Oh, can he get onto this? It's a promising position. Looking for the run. Savinho! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Just about within shooting range. Machis Nunes.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Foden. It's a pretty loose pass. Pulisic. And it's Messi. Now it's Neymar. Shevchenko, surely! Nuri. Marmoush. And for the first half, that is that. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Barcelona really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now, stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Now it's Messi. Bernardo Silva producing a... And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Neymar. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Semenyo. Oh, shooting chance! That is decidedly lacking. Played back to the goalkeeper. João Cancelo. Neymar. Now Modric. Zabani. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
That's going in strongly.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Nuri. Savinho. Ederson claims comfortably. Chance here to counter. Oh, delightful ball. Donnarumma getting this one clear. Marmoush, and he's got the beating of his man. It's played through for him. Savinho, can he finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Alexander-Arnold. That has ended up in no man's land. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Great vision. Marmouche. Corner then.
Substitution on the field.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 9.
Played into the box. Getting up there!
Substitutions taking place.
Here comes another cross. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Barcelona will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. And he's there to clear it. Pass somewhat off target. Foden. And here's Marmouche. And it's Bernardo Silva. No outsmarting him this time. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. Hazard shapes to shoot! Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Pulisic. Aït-Nouri. Vardiol. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And Kusanov. Foden. Haaland. And he's worked it through. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, the movement is... Tries from a long way out. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Barcelona are down to 10 men. Vardiol. Nice looking ball. Aït-Nouri looking to receive it in space.
Substitution.
When you're struggling for numbers, you try to create that defensive compactness and conserve energy, but fatigue begins to play a much bigger role, and it may well yet make all the difference here.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that pass isn't... He's had a shot! And that is well cleared. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, good-looking ball. Bernardo Silva. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Kusanov. Little doubt, that is a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Vardiol. Well, that has not gone well.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Hazard. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And it's Alexander-Arnold. The ball has bounced loose now.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
It's a good run down the right. There you have it. The referee says that time is up. Frustration, exasperation,